People. Bluetick back again. This one's special. My brethren's from when I can't even remember. I went to school with one. Next man I know from, I don't know how I was. But yeah, the Winners Talk, the best podcast about right now. Winners Talking podcast. Big up Doug and Pound Sterling. Love for coming through. Come on.
Big up yourself. Thanks for coming through.
Come on.
So what's going on, lads?
We're here, man. Just happy to be here, but I told you I had to come check you, bro.
I know you did. You're definitely a man of his word.
Coming to check. Talking about the cost of living. Like people are taking a piss with electric and that. Just smiling about this, people.
Yeah.
But yeah, big up yourself.
You get me? So what's going on, Dougie?
They are, fam. They are just air grinding, we're working, same thing.
You see how you lot are the biggest podcast about right now, and I'm saying that like you deserve your flowers for what you've done, because we more or less started around the same time, but due to certain things, we've not been able to be as consistent as you.
How long you not been going?
2 years.
Just touched 2 years, man. Just touched 2 years.
Just before
the memories.
These times I thought you lot were like plugged in.
Just before us.
We're just touched 2 years.
Literally
memories come up on my
before us.
Yeah, the memories come up on my Snapchat.
October,
October.
Just 2 years. Yeah, bro.
It was COVID.
Yeah, COVID
time.
COVID, and then we just started doing the thing, man.
Everyone started a podcast in COVID.
Question. Do you not kind of miss COVID in any way? Lockdown, full stop. Do you not have any form of miss for it? Did you like it? Did it benefit you in any way?
It benefited, man. in different ways.
Because I think at the time, for everyone, like even like yourselves, you know, everyone starting pods and whatnot. I think at the time, because everyone was indoors, like the interactions and everyone's just sitting in, taking in content. Everyone's sitting in, taking in knowledge and doing whatever. Do you get what I mean? So I think in that sense, you could see that it helped build the brand, build what we was doing. You get me? Because everyone's indoors.
But we was gonna the pod. We was looking to drop it from long before COVID. Still, COVID actually slowed man down from dropping the pod. Still, yeah. Because we were dropping it before. I when I first come to Doug with it, it's like I was looking to drop it then, but then COVID licked. And then man was saying, should we do it over Zoom and and I was like, nah. We have to all be in a room together, doing
vibe. It has to catch the vibe. It has to be authentic.
So we sat and waited till the first ease up on restrictions.
Because I remember, 2019 we linked up, and then boom, it was like boom, we was just looking for the place, and then we was doing whatever, and then kind of got through into the next year, still trying to find the perfect venue. Then COVID come. You get what I'm saying? And I don't think we even found a place, and then COVID licked and all the lockdown.
If you even want to take it back further than that. It was time before I knew who I was going to do it with.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You're still figuring out.
I was telling man I'm not doing it until I've got the right brother I'm doing it with.
Let me ask you a question. What made you say Doug's the man?
Doug's a superstar. See, Doug. No. Listen to what I'm telling you. Listen to what I'm telling you. Like, for one, Doug, I can't say enough how Doug's a superstar in his own right. You understand? Whether he's sitting next to me, not sitting next to me, put Doug on the screen, he's going to captivate screen. You understand what I'm saying to you? So, I watched the SE Dons thing, innit? You understand? So I'm in my yard watching SE Dons. I bust my youths, them can't tell me they bust me on SE. I bust them on SE Dons. You get me? So I show them, then they come. But anyway, my youths watching SE Dons. Doug's doing his thing on there. That's how I know sometimes it's signs and all that, innit? So Doug's doing his thing, and I just finished watching the Doug scene, innit? So I'm laughing like, boom, 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 because I remember Doug and I know Doug. Next day, my cousin, who I'd always been saying to, like, listen, he's like, when are you gonna do the show? And I'm saying, I'm not doing it until I've got my co-host. He rang me the next day after that and was like, I've got the guy for you.
Energies again.
I was like, who? He goes, Big Doug. I said, get him on the phone. Let's line it up. Let's get it done. And that was it. That was it. Because I believe in them kind of stuff. And sometimes you just know. You understand? You just know, like
pieces fit together.
I get my producer head on and I know me and that will work. You understand? For how I want to do my thing. And for the star that he is, man, it's gonna work.
The two of you on camera works, man. I think you both complement each other. Pound's more laid back, more affirmative, laid back. Doug's more play. Smiley. You get me? It's the good bad cop. Good bad cop. That good bad cop thing.
Pounds don't.
Now I'm smiling, man. Come with the bros, then. Now I'm smiling.
You are known as a serious podcaster, though.
Yeah. Life is serious. Life is serious. Life is serious.
You've grown up in a tense environment.
No.
You have to play your role for each place and scenario.
Yeah.
The internet's not a smile up thing. Man can't walk on the road and feel like he can smile up with you a certain way or build familiarity.
But I'm working on it.
I get it.
But I'm working.
I know.
You see what?
You understand what I mean when I say I'm working on him?
You see me knowing him. He's come a long way.
He's come a long way.
In the
space of time I've known him,
from school. No, listen, I'm telling you. From school, this brother is not approachable.
Yeah.
He knows that. He don't make, like in school, everybody's friends.
Yeah.
He's not friends with everybody.
You know what's funny?
He's like, yeah.
The unsociable man wants to start the podcast.
I know.
He's looking for a partner to start with. Unsociable.
I need it in serious, I know.
And I get it, because I've got brethren like this. I've got brethren that are sick at what they do, but they can only work by themselves.
Yes.
Yeah, they the moment someone comes in and works with them, you understand it. They
becomes a situation.
They're ill at what they do, though.
Yeah, but you know what it is with me? What people are seeing from me now, a piece more, is how I am with my niggas and my family behind closed doors. My thing was this, we grow up where we grow up and we go through what we go through. The smiles and the hearts ain't for everyone. You understand?
I get that.
100%.
So I'm used to, like, the love ain't always going to be, but when I'm with my people, it's bare, brother, I'm
Smiling
showing
love,
bare,
just
smile, love, you understand? But when man, you know the vibes.
You see, when you're busting tunes like Hit the Club, you have to know how to socialise.
That's gal though, that's gal. And you man know how to socialise.
I see one sweet pounds, you know. I said, cool. I respect it.
That's what I'm saying. So you know man sociable, brother.
Play your part.
How you're supposed to.
Yeah, bro.
You get me?
That's it.
That tune there was hard though. You see, when you look back at it now, you say it's an error.
Yeah.
You went, man, music's a journey in it.
Yes.
And that was just a stop.
You know what's bad?
On
I
man's error. You get me?
missed that whole era. I was in jail
you was
for
in
all
jail,
of that.
innit?
Oh, serious.
But what was mad
for the
about
whole-
it, that when my man heard the song, my man saying, that's that
It's
error.
a mad error.
No, you see, ask them though. When I heard it, you see by the music, I was able to say what year that was roughly.
Yeah, the
I said to
era,
them, man,
bro.
that was 2009. Because you
Yeah.
see, it's mad. When I was in jail, there was music transitions in it, so you can tell music has sounds for every couple of years.
You're right,
There's a specific sound for that genre at time, that time
Big
frame.
facts.
Like right now, drill's the sound. If you hear it, you're gonna say, "Oh, this is from like 215 or something." You'll know straight away.
That was a good time.
Beat.
See that year there, them years there, it was a good time.
A lot was going on. But you see what? I don't even want to talk about that. Forget that, man.
Nah.
Alright, let me ask you a
wanna
question now. So we're talking on this music team. We've gone on to music.
Go on, my brother.
You're just there like you weren't involved
I know.
in music.
Unit 10.
You get me?
Don't try to hide.
So don't try to just show it. I tell you what it is, yeah.
You got tune
I'm
with
just
gigs.
gonna ask you a
Man
question
got
here,
you with
Pound,
gigs,
yeah.
brother.
I was gonna ask you an honest question.
Go on.
Yeah. I was gonna say, do you look like at any of your tunes here and just feel like a little cringy, like, right, man was there. You understand? And
Like a fashion thing. Because you know when you look back on some fashion.
Nah,
You might get a tattoo as a youth. You grow up as a man, you look at this tattoo and say, I wish I could take this off my body.
Yeah.
Have you ever looked back at any of your old material and felt that way?
No, I haven't, because one, I didn't do that many. I didn't do that many. If you really clock what I was doing.
He was working.
I was working, but I weren't working like.
And
Yeah. You done it when you wanted to.
when I wanted.
It was fun.
Pounds is a super self-confident guy.
Yeah.
He's never looking back and thinking that.
Even for me,
I'm being 100. I'm being 100.
It's mad because I got a file the other day with all the old songs, like all my old tunes and that. Yeah, and I think for me, it's not. I look back and I cringe. I look back and say, I wish I released this. Like I look back
that's
and
different.
because
That's
I think now if I was to play them to people now, they'd be like, rah, like even the mix down sound nuts in comparison to where we've come so far. We've come to
Where we are now,
You can't release it now. Music doesn't die.
But it's like I just wish that I was able to like. It's always the what if.
Always the what if.
If you know what, like it's like man's got the tune on the Bumsville thing, or GIGGS thing, and it's like even I reposted something on my Snap the other day, and my boy Miz hit me up and was like, right, I didn't even know that was you. And it was like, right, you know how man used to bang this tune? And it's like, for me, I feel like I just wish I kind of put music out so people could actually understand the level of where man was at music.
It's still there, though. That's what I'm saying. It's still there.
Oh, what is it called again? It's on Welcome to Bumsville.
Remember the album?
What's the tune called again? Fucking hell, dog. It will come back to me when
We'll get back to that.
Yeah,
We're gonna get back
What's
to
so crazy though is that life years ahead, you've now come and most probably you've built a huge fan base. You get me?
Doug's his own brand.
Supporting, so we say. And that most probably would have been a bigger supporting than you would have done with your music. But now you can introduce your music because people don't even know that. You get me?
But that's what all of this is, you know. See, everything that we're doing now, everything that you lot's doing now, all that's going on, this is your own little book, you know. Yeah. For people to look back on and be like, yeah, this was Bugsy, this was this, and you can let them know whatever you want to know.
This, man, done.
Man's got saying, this why I say, I say, he's funny, you know. You don't miss a trick. You don't miss a trick. But anyway, this, yeah, so flipping. Anyway, that fucking. Nah, man, it's just a timestamp of you man's thing and our thing, and you can talk on whatever you want to talk on, make them understand you a little better, bro. Because some people might only know you from once, they might just only know Bugsy one way. I watch Bugsy and I'm proud of what I'm seeing and the evolution I see of Bugsy, bro. That's why I say, like, I watched your interview on Bobby Kasanga. I watched you man's show. You understand? And sometimes people will only see you and just be like, oh, that's so and so that did such and such. Listen, definitely. We all grow and evolve, and they're getting to see it now, bro. You're telling your story.
Definitely.
You get me?
Yeah, 100.
And I respect that.
So wait there. You man are celebrities now. You man are big. I'm not letting you go. You know what? I'm not letting man play that down because man are celebrities, bruv. Man are for basking it. Man are hood journalists. Man are celebrities.
I like the hood journalists.
You're taking that one. We're taking the hood journalists.
Because the celeb thing, you know where it is? Like, even like now, I feel like when we first started going to certain things, I was like, rah. Gas. Like, I still am gassed. Like, I enjoy it, but at the same time, like, I feel more like accepted. I feel more part of it, but I still don't. It don't change. Do you know why? What man feels or like I'm
your contribution
to the get. You see what I'm saying?
No, that's why you feel. It's all ease now.
It's basically awards for your work, isn't it? And you deserve it because you're putting in the work.
And at the same time, man, just.
But the next thing is, man, them are just. Brother, I feel so normal at all times. I'm looking at I don't even look at other people as in the celebrity stuff. So when I'm in it and I'm moving around and people are like, yeah, P, and so on and so forth, it's kind of weird to man. You're the same, my lad, because I just see myself as normal, bro.
Because I'll go there, bust joke, go there, run around. Like, it's like even when we went to the GIGGS party, I don't know if I'll say it, but it's like we was at the Gig Diddy party and I'm burst. But I'll go up to like someone that people be like, right, that's a celeb, and I'll be like, yo, what going fam? Do you get what I'm saying? Yo, I love what you do, you know. I'll keep it moving again.
No, but you see what? You see the differences. They know who you are.
Yeah.
They know who you are. They're man. When you go up to them, they're saying, yeah, you man, because big man thing, you man get some mad guests, some mad visitors on your show, like man who are in Black Panther.
Shout my guy Daniel.
Tony Bellew.
Shout out Tony.
Turn up to these places now, you feel more part of it.
It's normal.
You know your contribution to
and
what
that's why man give P his flowers, because you know what, at the end of the day, that it's like you can see from what he done in the past and the relationships that he's kept over the years is now like coming into fruition now, because you got to think all these guests and that. It's mad because even my brethren was like, rah, like, how did you get my man? What do you have to talk to his man? Like these are relationships that P has with people that he's chatting to on a daily basis, and just being like, right, man, are like, yeah, man, will pull up. Do you get what I'm saying?
But that's where, on a passing it forward kind of thing, like, see, like how man will see, they've seen I've done this, and man will hit me up and say like, right, I'm pulling up. GIGGS was one of the first. Like, hit me up, I'm gonna pull up, and so on and so forth. How can I not call you and say, is this what you're doing? 100%. I'm pulling up. You understand what I'm trying to say? That's the energy we gotta move on.
That's exactly how it is.
You get it?
That's the real
stuff. I don't do all the like celebrities. Like, we can't keep talking all this. Yeah, you know, man have to support each other's team.
And then move big time.
Just talking Hollywood thing. I understand. So man might be busy. I might say, Bugsy, man's coming. Bear with man.
No, you definitely told me. You definitely said to me. You said to me, bruv, I'm a bit busy right now. As soon as I'm not, I'm hitting you.
But man's coming. And I looked here and I said, we can't make. Me and Doug spoke about it. I said, I can't make the year pass. You understand? And we ain't pulled up. So and it's local.
I respect that.
Come on.
If I would have made the year pass, but I would have been like, yo,
you might would have been like,
Man gonna come on here and said, yo, Willis talks big, you know, but they got Hollywood. Them man don't mess with the normal
especially
people.
when man know, man can talk a little more heavier with it. You know,
more bass in the tone and that. Yeah,
you might even listen like, that's so rude. Get rid of something, man.
When I see him next, you know,
I get it. See, even when you've just added this to your life, man's life's busy already as it is. Especially as family men, we have children, we do this stuff. You get me? See, adding this and then being consistent to it and staying true to your supporters and
yourself.
giving them what they want. It's a lot of work.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Don't you ever get it twisted. I fully understand. Like this thing is a lot.
You still doing
for you to still have the passion for it. You love it.
Yeah.
But you still running the gym?
Yeah, gym's still running, but there's people in there now and all of that now.
Yeah.
But that's why I have to say, people have been good and supportive in me and what I do of understanding. Like, you know what? Listen to Stunner that I work with. Say, listen, I'm gonna have to go and do. This pod thing is taking up a lot of time. Family, we're to hold it down. You'll say, yeah, man, I got you. Don't worry.
Respect
You understand?
Yeah.
That's
about your team. That's about your team being able to do things.
Even like the pod, it's like it takes up time and we do it, but you know what? Also,
Structure.
It's the structure, but it's therapeutic for man. You see,
Man
one of the
enjoy it,
things,
man enjoy it.
like even when that's come to man and said about doing it, where I was at in my life, I said, you know what? Actually, I need this because it's like man can sit here and we can air stuff and talk about things and get things off man's chest. So you almost becomes part of your life in a way that it's not. Oh fuck, I gotta go and do that. It's like. Right, like and man can sit here and when it's your own thing, you can talk on anything
and
you choose to want to chat about.
And the road that is taken, it weren't planned. See, like how our thing is like, we just on some kind of like, you know, like motivational or therapeutic kind of thing, like you said. We didn't go in and be like, yeah, we're gonna do this. From episode 1, we just started chatting, brother. And the next minute, man's talking about, yeah, man, I was on my grand's bed base, sleeping at Lehigh Road, and he's like, I was on such a... You see what I'm trying to say?
Do you know what I'll say towards that?
Natural growth.
Even certain bad boy phone calls we have, they are podcasts.
Yeah.
Like, certain times when you come off the phone, like, I wish there was a camera on.
No. We come off the phone.
You know what I'm trying to say?
We come off the phone, bro.
Yeah.
I tell him, before now...
I'll hit him up and I'll be talking, I'll be like... certain things, and he'd be like, nah, I'm coming off the phone, save that.
Man's life is a sitcom. Man's life's a movie. Man's conversations are podcasts.
This is it, fam. This is it. Because everyone, we all know it. We've all grown up. Look how many madnesses, like, man, therapeutic, your boys on. I had a madness, he ring, he's got a madness with his girl or something, and we all sit there, and man, we have an hour on 45 minutes on the phone chatting to man about how we can get around it and all the bits. That's what people.
Man and what man's creating it's become fashionable.
Yeah.
See, even like certain men are like they want to leave a certain walk of life, and they might start dressing a different way, and they might start shaking hands. See, when I go to the most corporate places, I work for a corporate company. Them man being there spudding, CEOs being there spudding each other like this, that. And I'm looking like, fuck, you know, you're not spudding that. And we're trying to shake hands.
Them man don't want to get COVID, blood.
No.
Them man don't want to get COVID. That's where that one started.
Elbow things are Rasta man thing for a long time. And I know the rest of the thing you elbow for.
Running with it.
They might have been dying to nudge themselves using COVID.
Now they can use it.
That's made them fashionable.
You're not still producing champions?
Wait.
You got to have had some champions from the gym.
In the gym. You know what, bro? All credit to Stunner and all of that, but you know what it is with the fighting game? We had a load of champions. You're not lying. And I'm not saying this because when I was in there, I was bringing the energy more. Cause when I check it, now man said that. Champions was in there when I was in there. Bare champions in pound for pound gym. Let me just put the plug. Doug knows me, so I'm not gonna let this one go. Pound for pound gym when man was in there. Bare champion. Shout out the champion. Them was in there.
But they were only there when he was.
No. Don't say it like that. I'm not saying it because I'm not saying it because man did encourage that kind of energy. You know them energy will come on, like the warrior charge. But with them thing, they're generations in it. So sometimes as one generation's goes, so now we've got the new youngers coming up and down. Them man, a lot of them now, they're coming out of the game now. You understand? But now, all credit. To be honest with the whole gym thing, Bugsy, as a god, I've always had this thing in me of, maybe because I lost my brother, I've always had this thing in me of wanting to do something to help and save some youths around the end.
No,
and I don't say it for fashion. You understand what I'm saying to you? Like, I say it. You saw where my gyms was. One was in the bang in the heart of Lewisham opposite Nando's. Other one was up by Hither Green. You understand? Like, and bare youths was training for free and this, that, that, other, because my thing was, if you're in the gym training, you're on the road, and then when you're done training, you're so tired, you're not even gonna link the man them again. You're gonna go and lay down and go and sleep.
This is why I was bringing so much attention to the gym. Because you see, when man was out on the road doing whatever, I know bare youths that were going to the gym and it was keeping them out of trouble.
Yeah.
Where they would have been in certain places with certain people, and that would have led to the just catastrophic situations. But they didn't get there because they was in the gym. Man was dedicated to something.
And it's mad because when certain things don't kick off and things don't happen, you don't understand what all these things have deterred. Like, you know, like when it's like, people might have said if so and so weren't there, that wouldn't have happened. But you know the amount of times people have been at the gym doing whatever.
Yeah, if that was my show, everyone's looking again. Bare funny looks. Man's giving the come on.
No, give it to him. Give it to him. Come on.
Sorry, I feel on your air,
but what I'm saying is, like, you see, like, all them times, like, one youth's gone to a session, you don't know each day, because we know what the roads is like. I've always said, when you're on the roads, it's like you remember gladiators and you run the gauntlet, and you got all them gladiators there every day, and you have to
every day you're running.
Every day you're running the gauntlet. So one day you might get either a Fed pull you over or something.
Could be worse.
Every time them youths have gone to the gym and they've trained and they've skipped like those hours being on the street, we don't know, because it hasn't happened. We don't know what they've avoided. You get what I'm saying?
And a lot of it, we even just put it down to the road, but you got to realise a lot of people are coming from fucked up homes.
Yeah.
Bro, like, you see the home they're coming from, they're leaving from in the morning.
Man don't even want to stay in there. Man don't want to go home.
It is real. Like, certain of us don't go through it. But I remember even as a youth, bro, in school, I say, like, my brethren used to come to me like, blood, my mum, like, used to stress him out. Like, she just basically just used to air her getting smashed out. You get me? Like, my mum, just man, and rare. And I'm just glad that I never had these problems, because it allows you to grow as a man. See, if you're living in a house and you're trying to find yourself as a man, and your mum's bringing in 10 different men, and all men are expecting you to look at them as the big man, you know? Remember, you don't run the yard now, he runs the yard. See a man to go through that a number of times. You understand me? It doesn't help you on your journey of finding yourself as a man.
A lot of youths that are going through traumas as they grow up. Do you get what I'm saying?
Blood, not everyone. Blood, man, take it for granted that everyone has good parents, and that's not how this thing works.
Not at all. Not at all.
Trust me, man, take it for granted. Like, you look at a man, and no matter what he's behaving, you're thinking, you got a home to go to. But that's not the case. There was enough man that man grew with, and when it's time to go home, you'll see who don't want to go home.
Yes, brother.
Man, you'll see it.
Man, that's still on
man,
the
still lingering. What are you doing? Where are you going? No. What, you going home?
Yeah,
what are you doing? What, I can come to your yard? You'll see it. You'll see it.
Sad.
Man knows he lives in Lucian, man.
So when you got your own youths now.
Man's trying to miss the last bus.
Yeah, you know the ones trying to make you miss it. He's trying to make you miss the last bus. So
you know he lives in Lucian, but man's going that way
opposite direction. You understand? You can always tell there's a couple man.
It's sad, brother. It's sad.
I would never bait man up, but there was man.
Especially your sons, because I do say this, as much as we have to look out for our daughters, we got to protect them and all of that. We have to protect our sons all the same. You get me? And it's only when you have your sons you realise to yourself, right, you dodged the bullet getting from one age to another, because out here it's serious now, but it's not as much. Nothing ain't really changed from when we were youth, bro. Man are still getting their phones robbed. Man are still getting their scooters robbed. Man are still getting stabbed on the road. These things are still happening.
No, but the death rate
is definitely up. Don't
blood,
get twisted.
Because you see what? In our day, you would hear about a man getting shot. He'd survive. You'd hear about a man getting stabbed. He would survive. You see these youths now. You see, like, a 16-year-old youth. You know how many people he's buried. When you talk to them, and a man will say to you, boy, they got down my brethren from over there and where. I speak to the youths, them, like, I know 16-year-olds that have buried like 5 friends. That's a madness. I don't even know if I dealt with death
you know what,
on that level, at that age.
But you know what I also say as well? I feel like our generation was built differently. Like, when I look at these kids, like, I remember back in the day, like, when I was growing up, some of the older brothers and, like, bruv, they were hench, like, they were fighters, they were this, that. Like, I think a lot of these youths, ain't conditioned like body wise for the roles. Like I remember certain brothers, like you know, like you get like you say, man will get stabbed.
They'll
have a scrap. Certain man might get stabbed up, but they get stitched up and he'll go again. I think some of these youths, they're so skinny, mager, this, that. Like they're not like they obviously some of them are on their job day and whatever, but they're so it's such a different generation of youths here that when they do get stabbed, it's critical. Do you get what I mean? Like when they do, like they're not like you might back a man and you might have a little fisticuffs and whatever, and you might back out a knife or whatever.
But you see,
it's like now, them man. As soon as it's on, it's like
because you see what it is for them. You see what it is for them. You see what it is for them. Imagine
that madness. They've left someone bloodied up and their clothes are still fresh.
Think about it though. Think about it. It's different for them. Imagine, like as I said, a 16-year-old seen 5 friends die. He's automatically scared. They got more fear than us, you know. At a time when we was young, the worst thing man was worried about is the baddest knockout man coming and knocking you out. You might get knocked out. Like a man's gonna put you to sleep on the floor. That's what you got to deal with. Oh my god, I don't want to get licked by this brother. That's it.
But that's real.
No, that's real.
I'm not like because remember all the knockout.
Remember, you know,
that's why you done the MMA training.
Remember, you know,
man's not be able to come slap you down.
We're from an era where our fists were our reputation. Your fist is what got you through everything.
Come on,
From you can do from your knee with your fist. It don't matter what you are. From you can fight. A man's gonna say, "Nah, not that one, not that." He's after me. He can fight. He'll thump up your man. None of these youths. Yeah, it's true.
Let's not do it. Let's do it.
None of these youths can fight. They don't fight. They can't fight. You get apart from the ones that are going to the gyms and that. The rest of them, they're shook.
The ones that go in training, they got a calm about them because they know they're capable of something. Like they're not fake. Weapons. Yeah, they are weapons. They are the weapon. Yeah, because that's what you become.
And the morals is different.
The morals is different.
The morals is different.
Your ego gets left at the door. You understand? You're not insecure again. You don't feel so insecure. 100%. You understand? And you make a new circle of people that are, you know, kind of showing you a different way. Not insecure neither. You know you can get thumped up.
10 non-insecure man.
Yeah. And remember, the baddest of baddest man from our era still had respect. That's something. That's something that these youths.
That's what people don't understand.
Don't get
the respect levels. The respect levels have gone.
They do not get it. Like these youths, like respect your elders, respect your parents. Man was taught in my house. The biggest thing that you could get beat for was telling lies and respect. If my parents felt disrespected or they felt like you was lying to them, you was in trouble. You could come in late and tell the truth, like, I was with the man them on the road doing whatever. Yeah. As long as you told them in a respectful and you never got caught lying, that's when it gets peak.
You don't even think about that lie.
That's when it gets peak. That's when it gets peak. Yeah. Generation of respect, man. Trust me. So, Doug, what's going on with the Dons, man?
Yeah, bruv, the Dons are doing their thing.
Fuck the Dons, I want to start. Doug, your fight the other day.
See when you
finish. You see the walkout? Hey, did you see the walkout? Did you see the walkout?
Bruv, it was the best. Yeah. When I raised my arms, fam, I can't lie. Man's done some hard things in my life. That boxing was one of it's in its own category of one of the hardest.
You learn to respect boxers, innit?
I've learned to respect. When I hear man dissing AJ, I'm like, nah, listen, you don't know. Listen, until you step in the ring, I think it was one of them things. Until you actually step in the ring and do it, all the training I did as well doesn't prepare. For the fight thing, fam. I swear, until you get in the ring and you actually do it, you will never understand how mad it is. No training can prepare you for that first thing. I swear to God, even when I was warming up, P was there. I was warming up, P was like, yeah, he looks ready. I was ready. Then when you're waiting to get in the ring, it's like the nerves and then my whole body, like like you're all warmed up. Then it's like I just went cold again. Then when I was walking up, even with the ring walk, I'm trying to psych myself back up. Do you get what I'm saying?
How long did you train for that?
I trained at least about 2 months. I was going boxing like 4 or 5 days a week.
He weren't taking it, no. He weren't no half-hearted.
Yeah, because Bobby Kasanga must have hit my nut to fight, innit? Yeah, so basically, this is how it came about me going into the boxing. So,
and Mike wanted to fight.
Mike wanted to. So basically, how it came about, how I started training was that, like, wicked and bad, Bobby hit my nut because he was meant to do a thing. He pulled out, someone pulled out, he was meant to fight. I won't say who, but someone pulled out. Nah, I won't. Because I don't know. I don't understand.
We have to be controversial.
Yeah. So Bobby hit me up, said, "Rah, do I want to do the thing?" So I was like, "Yeah." So as soon as Bobby hit me up, bruv, the next day or the day after, I went straight to boxing
training.
I started training. So I wasn't. It's not like I took it as a joke. I thought, raw, like
you were serious.
So,
Yeah, but because you know how it is. Yeah, if you're sitting minding your own business. And a man just calls you a business like, yeah, I know you, innit?
What?
You understand? Like,
what are you talking about?
Yeah. But what I clocked is, True Bobby's man's brethren and shit. He was just bants, innit? It was bants. It was bants. He didn't really want to. He was bants.
Yeah.
It was bants. But Doug weren't with the bants. Doug weren't with the bants. Doug went with the bants. Doug was like, man, think they can box me, that P. I was like, brother, I don't know what.
I said to P, I was like, bro, what man actually ran me to say he want to fight me? Like I'm the next easier option. Man, I'm going to boxing tomorrow.
Yeah, gonna walk into one of them dog hooks.
Yeah. But yeah, fam, it was different.
So how was the feeling though? Like,
felt good, man. I can't lie. Like,
did you feel professional? Be honest.
Nah, like in the fight.
Like, did you feel like you was a boxer?
Nah, I felt like I put a lot of training in. I'm an amateur. Like, no way was I there. I thought I was professional because I understand the levels of what these professionals to be able to fight 12 rounds
of 3
round minute fights and go all that way. The level of dedication and the stamina and the mind concentration, because all it takes is for you to lose concentration for a split second
and you're done.
Think about all the ice cream.
Or someone shouts something, or someone shouts something in your eye, and you look over there.
You know what's funny?
Not see something.
You know what's funny? No one ever thinks about it like this. Yeah, I tell man, yeah, who's ever had a fight for 36 minutes?
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
5-minute fights feel like
blood 3 minutes.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Most fights don't last.
Fight on the road.
Most fights don't last 3 minutes. And after 3 minutes, you see man holding each other like, "Hey, blood, calm down."
Yeah.
Hey, what you doing? Hey, don't move.
That's school. That's school.
You're done. Like, don't hit me. You know, I'm gonna push you away. Move from me.
And you gotta think, man did that fight without my glasses on. I was blind. Yeah, bro, I'm blind. You know, fam.
That's the funniest thing is.
Man did it without my glasses.
I was handicapped. Man was. And that was all part of like.
So you say you felt your way through that one.
Yeah, we worked on that.
No glasses. So you see, like even with the training, the anxiety, plus on top of it, we said like, bro, man's got more to lose. Going to do that and losing, then man has to gain winning.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That's why I give Doug so much praise.
Man come from the see like how you asked me now on the butt, man. Say I lost you, you'd be like, raw Doug, I see you. You know I'm man the miss.
When I bucked
Francis, brother, they bucked him in the barbershop and said, "Yo, blood, that's why Tyson knocked you out and Eddie ended up boxing up to you."
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
So it's a touchy
Shout out Julius used to work, man. He was a boxing coach in my gym. Yeah, I know, he was the boxing coach in the gym.
Yeah, big Julius. Shout out Julius.
Julius is a good guy, man.
But it's that simple, like, it's like, especially with us, man, where we come from and that, man. Like, doing these kind of things, you got more to lose from it than you have to gain. Definitely. If you like, if I lost now,
I'm not lying. If you did lose, I would have been in your ass.
That's what I'm saying, fam.
Why for that?
Why for that? He would have. Why for that? Him saying with that in the ass. Why for that?
Edit that. That was a mistake.
You still come on ass.
Yeah, you got me this week. I fucked up. I have to hold the L. I have to take the L. It's my L. My bad.
You got to say way around yard man, you know.
You're not a yard man. You're not a yard man. You're not a yard man. So stop whining for that.
Fish Friday no more.
Call them swim run.
Don't play with the yard,
man. Don't deal with fish. Don't deal with fish. Swim roll.
They must have just changed the name recent.
Yes, the other day. I can't even phone my Fish Friday man and say, "Yeah, let me get a fish." She say, "Wow, you want swimmers?"
Swimmers, man. Mad.
Ting changer.
Why for that?
Anyway,
you got me this week. No, that's your one.
That's what he said.
That's your one.
You'd have got onto him.
I would have been onto him. How you making that waste man beat you? You're bigger than that, dog. Why you never lean on him? That's what you would have done.
A man phones you tomorrow and the man says, "Pounds, I want to fight, innit?" Boom. You accept it.
Yeah, on the road. If you've called me like that, then I'm just gonna fight you.
No, but the same way a man called you.
Now, for what, to go boxing in the ring?
Yeah, to go.
The bag's not big enough. But if you're calling me like you're calling me just for something, Pounds, I want to fight you.
Do it for charity.
But I'll just do it. Why is man calling me and saying? Why is man calling me and saying they want to fight?
Yeah, it's the same as me.
You see what I'm saying? I know. If a man's, but if
like, what? What are you saying?
Yeah,
of course I will. What are you talking about?
Fuck the bag.
Because I don't know why you're calling me to say you want to fight.
I don't understand.
Like we're speaking. Because we went to the same school. We understand. Why are you calling me to say you want to fight?
What do you think? What's your angle on this? You thinking I'm an easy thumper?
Yeah, like what?
You're gonna fill out my lip?
No, are you asking me if a man asks for a boxing match?
For prize money.
For a boxing match.
Obviously,
the bag has to be tremendous, bro. I know Doug's bag was. You think Doug didn't do that? What, you think Doug did that for his health?
Obviously.
You see what I'm saying? Or you think they want a bag?
Them secrets.
I'm just asking what.
100. What you say? What's your bag? Your bag's.
My bag's dumb, bro. My bag's it's a bag.
But I'm saying, okay, would you do it for charity?
Charity begins at home, my G. I'll be bare contributions all out in the community. I'm pure. Well, I want this man, you're bugging. I'm bare family I yard, I send money to you. That's charity, dog. Man's putting in. Man does the work in the community and all of that. So it's not about the charity thing. Man can try to do it up as all of that, but man need money. Yeah, like. Listen, man's got youths, man's got a bag of people rely on man them, you know, bro. You know how the thing's set already, bro. So like, it's not just about the bread of it. Like, man ain't got nothing to prove in that aspect of it as well. So man ain't really called me out like that, and I'm not really in it. I'm not really in the.
I don't think no one will though. That's the thing. I don't think any man in the.
Now, man, know they're gonna get
everyone knows. Everyone knows.
I know because man, I've been training. I've been training, bro.
How long? How long? What?
20 years, bro. 20 years, bro.
For real.
Man,
I know.
legit, for real, bro.
Like when you step up to that, that's 20 years training.
20 years training, bro.
It's like a man who plays football for 20 years and then a man who plays football in the playground every week.
Yeah.
Wants to step to that man, it's different.
But I wouldn't talk about it because them times it was a secret thing, you know, because man's outside, so man just want okay, okay, but you understand, because I'm but now I'll talk about it because I want people to know the benefits of it because it's no. Why are you laughing? Doug's laughing because he knows how man stays. Like he's like,
I want man to know the benefits of it.
Nah, I'm talking for the youth then, for them to know like go training.
It kills me, you know.
Go training. It gives you a level of calm. It gives you a level of confidence. You understand, like to make you know, like
remember when we was training?
Yeah, but I bet change your character.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Animal.
You see what?
Yeah.
You see what? Yeah.
I know my man already. You know.
You see what? Yeah. When man started training, man started telling man, no man can't fight man. What? There was four of us that was training. There was four of us that was training. And man's going places and saying, "Blood,
I'm feeling good."
We get to a fight, everyone's getting mashed up.
Because you got that confidence in you, bro.
Confidence.
Any boy that thinks he can step my four bedrooms air is in problem, bro.
He's getting
punched up. Man do boxing 3-4 times a week.
Brother.
Every week.
You know combos.
Man up everything.
You know combos, man.
See when man stop the boxing, man realise, hey what? Man better get back in the gym, you know. Man ain't got the same confidence. You understand?
No, big man thing. When I was in the gym, I'm not lying. I remember I already think I can fight. So me training,
you was fighting, bro, early.
Me training and that, I started saying, "Yo, I'm back on it. I'm top. This is top draw stuff. I can fight for 3 minutes solid. 3 minutes of physical going.
100
working angles and all that.
Yeah, man.
You feel like that? I know because you know it's the difference. You start to move.
I feel like I can lean this way, uppercut that. You know, your shoulders are rotating. Everything feels on point.
But brother, it's with man. I'd say it's just there for what you say, is it defensive or is it offensive?
It's defensive.
That's defensive.
It's defensive.
We're not throwing. That's what it is. It's defensive.
Right, let me ask you a question quickly. What do you think of this Kanye West thing right now?
Are
we allowed to speak on it?
I think man's bipolar, so man has to just allow him and they should stop putting cameras in his face every week. Because if you keep putting cameras in, if I go to a mad ass and keep putting cameras on someone that I know is mentally unstable, you're gonna get.
How do I expect them?
You understand? What you expect? So that's all I'd really say on it.
Do you feel there's any truth in what he's saying? Do you think even
most people that are considered mad, there's some truth in what they're saying? They could, but it's always gonna get overlooked
in your presentation.
But he's all over the place with it, so I can't really speak. I just say leave it at that, innit? Like you can't really say too much. It's the rants. It's the rants of a man that's not. It's not well. He's sick. He's sick.
How do you feel like this?
But they would want to televise the downfall of a black man.
Yeah,
you understand? They would want to televise that and document it and put him in front of more cameras. No one's saying let's get him away from the cameras, and you understand, they're putting more cameras in front of his face.
He proper looks sick though when you see him. Just don't even look.
But God bless him, bro. Grief can traumatize you, bro. He lost his mum, and him and his mum was close. You've seen the Netflix special. Him and his mum was so close. Some people, he might never be. Enough people are never the same again after they take a big loss like that, a death like that in the family, bro.
Definitely,
you understand. So yeah, man. God bless Kanye West, man.
I don't write him off, you know. I say the man is a smart man, and you see certain things he's talking is real talking. For the fact that Balenciaga got cancelled the other day, there has to be some truth.
Yeah, no, 100%.
There's some truth in it.
Yeah, Balenciaga.
Listen, at the end of the day, he feels like he's fighting a certain battle. Like maybe the ways he's going about doing it to the normal person is a bit mad, but he feels he's right in whatever he's doing, innit? So each to their own. I think it's just because of the televisation and it being so mainstream that it's getting all this coverage and whatever. But everyone within our own right are fighting battles every day. I got a guy at my gym that's fighting a battle to see his kids. And he's mostly doing the madness to do that. Do you get what I mean? There's other people that are doing a madness to fight the battle.
Yeah, if you put a camera on man every minute of every day,
you'll see madness. You're gonna see madness.
We don't have the best of days every day, man.
Even if it's a piece of road rage, where people say you're overreacting, he's mad.
Yeah, but look at the people that are doing it. I guarantee if it was the video of them people that glue themselves to the street every day and sit out in the road, the protesters every day, and you used to sit with them hours and hours and hear all the madness that's go through their head and their beliefs. Because I don't believe in nothing enough that's gonna make me go
sit down in front of a car,
sit in front of cars and shut down the whole world. So do you get me? They're doing a lot. So I guarantee you had them same conversations, you're gonna hear madness because their beliefs and what they believe in is going to be nuts in comparison to how we feel. So I just think
them expressing
and that's them expressing it. So you imagine if they actually really want.
I have to ask about this because you know the whole Rashid Mike JLC situation.
Yeah,
like you see, like when Rashid came on your show, I'm gonna ask you lot now. Yeah, do you lot recognize that he explained it? Because what I said is I don't understand it. Mike saying one thing, man don't understand how the music and how the company works.
Yeah,
but when Rashid came on, do you reckon he was right? Because to an outsider, man it felt like he was just dissing Mike for the whole show.
Yeah, it's felt like I'm looking at this like, he said, man, you can make up.
Nah, but
I'll tell you exactly how it goes. And I only do this for you, man. Still, one time. Okay, it calls a bag of passer. Just know this. I didn't know anything Rashid was coming on to say. Rashid just said, this is what's going on, and I wanna speak on it. I need to speak on it. I need a platform. I said, yeah, cool. Set speed as he did that. I said, cool. I hit Mike a message. Yo, Mike, I've got Rashid coming on. He said he wants to talk on the situation that's going on. I know you're saying what you're saying. So if there's any questions that you've got that you want me to hit Rashid, send them over to me. Mike didn't see the message for, I don't know, a couple of days. I'd already recorded.
Oh, wow.
You understand?
Wow.
Because that's how I move, bro. But
that's real shit.
You see what I'm trying to say? And from then it's just gone on to what it's gone on to. But you understand? I fuck with Mike. I fuck with Rashid. So whoever's telling the truth, I'm not going to support if a man's doing fuckery in either side of things. So hope they sort it out, and that's it, bro. Listen, Mike's one of the top foundation, top rappers
founding
in the UK.
fathers of this thing, man.
Link Up TV is undeniable that what is false in the culture and what is done in the culture. So I don't know, bro. See, with me, 9 times out of 10, I'm mind my fucking business, bro. Even though I've got a podcast, you understand? Even though we're doing it with Dougie,
it's hard.
So we do our thing, but I don't know, bro.
Yeah, and man's got the platform. Like at the end of the day,
I'm here for that's very important, bro.
Yeah,
that's what
man's got the platform. Like if
the platform's there for that.
Like, we've seen it as well. Other people have come on to air what they have to say about certain things, and I think because we've had people on before that have done it, Rashid knew that we had the platform to do it. But don't get it twisted. The offer for Mike to come on the show, he was meant to come
the next week.
He was meant to come. But because of whatever he chose to do, whatever he chose to do and change his mind.
You see what I'm saying about the moment of madness? Because I love Mike, but he has moments. If you keep the camera on him, you would definitely see madness.
Yeah.
Because even him going off on you lot, it was like, for what?
Man, it was funny. Like,
but the thing is, listen,
that was funny.
Like,
I laughed, dog.
Right.
I'm on bedroom, but I laughed. I was like,
oh, what, the belly thing?
That was funny. You laughed at
I laughed, but the thing
is, so cheeky with it as well.
It's cheeky, but the thing is, like, you got to understand what I think. Man's getting at man because I laughed, innit? But man have to understand that
like you're not allowed to laugh.
Nah, but what actually Rashid said at the time was actually funny. And that is the thing, innit? Like, I don't care about the whole situation. There's no actual real, like, what's the word? Like, there's no investment in it.
Yeah,
but it's just funny, innit?
What's funny is funny.
What's
That's
funny
it. What's funny is funny.
You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that is what it is. You get what I'm saying at the end of the
Question
day.
for the both of you lot. Do you lot plan to do music again in the future? Do you lot have anything cooked up?
Doug's got out.
You lot should have a Christmas. You lot should have a Christmas song.
Man just laughed straight away. I couldn't. Suppose I was serious. That guy, Buggy's still like. Suppose I was serious. Yeah, you know what? Suppose I was serious. No. The music thing. Nah, man, no. But never say never, innit?
Never say
Never
never.
You
say
still have a
never.
passion for music, Pounds?
I was never that passionate, bro. If I'm really honest with you, bro, as a god, I was never that passionate. I was more just like, man, them are all going jail. Let's do something different.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Simple as that.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
Let's do something different.
Let me
What
try
do you mean
it.
something? No, what do you mean shooting videos? Don't put man on the estate with a pit bull. Brother, come out, see what I'm doing. Come check me when you come out. Something different.
Yeah.
Energy, gal. Man, I'm like, okay, this is a different kind of lane.
When
It was
did
just
you ever
that.
first discover that you knew how to spit though? Because you had to knew you was able of doing it in order to come out.
Man used to fuck about like, you know, like everyone else MCing, but then once man did the little recording, the Beat Robbery CDs and did a little recording, it was more a thing of everything was just, man was just living a mad life and it was just coming up.
I asked a question today. Have you got a tune, to do with like something in a hotel?
Yeah, story to tell. Everyone goes on about that all the time.
Where's this tune, blood?
Everyone asks
Like, I
that.
phoned a man,
Brother, listen.
man today.
For everyone that asks me that, go on that piff. All the mixtapes are on there. Beat Robbery Volume 2, and it's called Story to Tell.
No, we're
Everyone asks me that.
Trust me.
Everyone asks me that.
Still. Can't remember that CD from when I was a youth, brother.
Yeah, come on.
I listened to it. The tune's actually hard.
No.
I'm trying to explain it to you today.
No, it's like that one there. People like because it's like a movie. Because it's like a movie.
Still.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, on the Biggie rhythm.
Mad.
Yeah.
Tell about it.
Yeah.
I knew it.
But I've been on to beat. I've been on to beat.
No, brother. Once I sent it to you on your thing. Once I started recording, bro, it was just flowing. Because man was living a mad life, bro. Since I was a teenager, I've been living a mad life. So it's all of these things that I'm just keeping up, and they're just inside of me. So once I start recording, it's just pouring out. That's therapy, bro. It's just pouring out of me.
I tell you that. Someone tell their stories.
You understand? And I never thought I was gonna be the. I never thought I was gonna be the dopest rapper, the sickest MC, this, that, the other. I would look at these man and know these man. Like Mike Josie is a better rapper than man. He's the rapper, innit? You understand? This one, this, that one's that. I'm cool with that. Them man are in their lane. My lane is
what I gotta say.
I'm telling my people them story. And this is what's going on for us.
My lane.
This is what I'm going over here. So I'm just expressing it, bro. So when it was time to stop, I just stopped. Simple.
Yeah.
Simple.
What made you stop? Let me ask you a question, because we've had a conversation about this before, When do you feel like
As a rapper, you're too old to be rapping.
Mine was nothing to do with that. I'll tell you the truth. My one was, I was always saying I was stopping. I was always on this. Nikos is them. I used to be telling them man all the time, but I soon retire from this. And then man like retire, man's like 28, 29. But I was on fuck rap, this the kind of thing. I had a plan, which was my brother, other artists, this, that, the other, and man, them were just having fun. Once I lost my brother, in my mind, the fun's over.
Yeah, 100%.
Because it's not a party again. You understand? What's the fun in it now again? Man's like, promote my artist. I don't want to promote your artist. It's not my brother. You understand? So then
100%.
after that, I'm just like, nah, it's done. We had a great run. Man did this, man did that. Videos, party, everything you can think of.
It was good while it lasted.
So we move on. And I thank God, because if there was no that, there would have been no this.
100%.
Because that's how people have come to show me so much love off the back of. I didn't even know I had fans like that and supporters like that from music.
You know what?
You see what I'm saying?
I can't even lie. I didn't know you were as big as you were.
Neither did I.
I didn't understand it.
Right.
Remember, I was in
Neither did I,
jail. So you see, like for the whole period, the whole period of this, the come up of the UK rap thing, like I kind of missed it all. I kind of sat down for 4 years. So there's a whole when Tiny Temper Bus, remember, and Pass Out and everything's everything's going mad. I'm in jail watching Viva on the telly, and I'm starting to see it. You can see it. Raw, Titchy, Tiny. Everyone's getting number ones. Rare. You can see the scene coming. Then when I come home, I'm having to catch up. It's a catch up thing, innit? So I'm late. I'm behind. I'm listening, but I'm behind. So I'm not really seeing the original reaction that everyone got in the first place. It's only when
you know why you didn't realise though, because it was
no
just
social media.
and not just that, you done it more as a hobby.
Yeah.
See, if you looked into your analytics and all of that stuff, you would have known what 100%. You was out doing.
Brother, when I look back now, and people would be like, I dropped a tune fresh. And brother, it was Westwood tune of the week, this, that, the other, everything. Brother,
playlist.
I was playing fresh on the way out to
playlist.
Brother, man, them are telling me it's everywhere. Brother, I didn't know nothing. I drop a Westwood freestyle, and everyone's like, nah, the Westwood freestyle's mad. I remember it went up quick. Them times the 150,000 views was a big deal.
I'm telling him to re-release. I've been onto him to re-release fresh now. That's how mad. On the way up to Sheffield, what was I saying? On the way up to Sheffield,
by you doing it, it's everything to gain because it's a tune that we're in 2022 and man are still recognising it now.
Yeah, but see with me, bro,
don't die.
Then he might get pressure for more music, and that's not where he's at.
It's a time, bro. It's a time. Like you can still go back and listen to it. That's the time of what I was doing then. This is the time of what I'm doing now.
The evolution.
Would you remix it or you'd fuck that off?
Doug just says it all the time and tells me to do it, man. I don't know. It's not in my thoughts. You understand?
I keep telling him. I keep saying it. Like fresh, like bro, because I had
you releasing some of your shit.
Yeah,
maybe I don't know. I bet, let
the young G's run their
files.
Let the young G's run. It's their time.
I still rap. Like I still rap.
It's music for me now. You see the new school. Like I try to plug into it. I only hear it when my youths don't really play it. Yeah, but I don't.
I can't relate.
I can't relate,
man.
See, even the style of rap, the flows, it's a whole different flow.
I can't. I don't want to listen to rap and I don't want to put no one talking about is stabbing and got.
I don't want to disrespect no one and nothing, but you see this new age stuff, I do not respect it. I've taken myself South African. I listen to piano more than any form of English music because of what's coming out.
It makes you feel good in that.
And I'm not saying these.
I won't lie. I still listen to the old shit,
but they're just pushing a madness and. A&Rs of all different backgrounds other than black are pushing black music that are promoting killings and all types of shit and just getting all the bread off it, giving the youth that ain't even thought about getting out of the hood. His mind's not that big. You're giving him £1 million. Yeah, what do you think he's doing with that million? You think he ain't spent 20, 30, 40 racks on guns and giving it to his brethrens? And it's unbelievable. They're making more money than the feds that are trying to nick them.
You're having a Kanye moment.
It's a real thing.
But that's cool. You see what? That's what I'm saying.
But man said
that's what I'm saying.
Man said it with a passion. Man said it with a passion.
Because it's really real. It's really real. It's the conversations man have been having and whatever. But the music has changed. The music has changed. I do feel like the music has changed and like it does need to go back to its essence. But like we said in the interview like we had the other day, I mentioned it like I feel like it's doing a full circle. I feel like because some of the rappers, like you say, Rimsies and all these are like doing well, their albums are going gold and all that, is because people are now reverting back to what's real and not really trying to just really focus on.
Don't you even miss the R&B aspect of rap? You know when a rapper used to rap. You know when a rapper used to rap with the R&B.
This generation don't know it. But this generation don't know that. Like this generation,
summer day tunes, summer sunshine tunes. Man,
this generation that come up off drill, they don't know it. Like, we come up off those that generation where we knew like a rapper would bring out a rap album, but they would also have a few collabs
for the girls,
R&B for the gal them that would also be singles. You get what I mean? This generation, they don't know none of that. So like their thing is like the closest they'll get to it is just chatting about how they're dipping down gal. Like they don't even like they're G and all this. It's a different time, man. It's a different time we're in. Like,
I'm glad to be old.
We got a race against time here, but quickly moving forward. What's next for winners? For Winners Talk and Pounds and Doug as individuals, not just Winners Talk. People, you get me?
Just to keep it progressive, bro. Just keep pushing the thing forward and see where it takes us. And yeah, just riding that wave. Personally, it's the same, bro. That's the same thing I move with. Just keep moving forward and see what goes on. That's how I live. Bro. That's how I live. And Doug, God, you can talk for yourself.
Yeah, the same, like, bro, like, really and truly, like, in terms of individual, like, we're always, like, me and P, like, we're always, like, striving for our own goals, innit?
But like, it's not just on camera.
That it's not just on camera, but in terms of our goals.
No, it's not just on camera.
No.
That's how together we are. Like, we finish each other's sentences. You can't divide us, man. You can't do that. You can't divide us, my G.
But like, even like what we do, like, bro, like we're always smashing goals in our independent, like in our own lives. But in terms of the pod and what we're doing, it will always continue. Like I've always said, like I said it to P, like, bro, I can just see man doing this continuously, whether it's getting views or not
one
getting
way or the
views,
other.
like just continuously just smashing it because it is a part of man's life and man enjoys it, innit? Like, and it's also like therapeutic to the man them. So we'll continue always. The pod's always gonna go in the direction it's going. Whether it's doing 1,000 views or it's doing 10,000 views, we don't care. We'll just continuously pump it, and in our own lives, we're just smashing goals, bruv. Like anything that man's got.
Who's up next? Who's up next?
Rimsey on Sunday.
Yeah,
that should be a good one still.
That's
you
gonna
know
be a
what?
big one.
A lot of these English, as I said, the English thing right now, I used to rate the music. I still do rate the music, but Rimsey is definitely up
Rimsey's
there
my guy,
for
top
me
artist,
right
bro.
now.
Top
When it
artist.
comes to this thing, like
Top
he's clean with it.
As a person as well.
It's not
even just. It's not. You see his old energy. You see his old energy. You see how he carries himself and the way he moves. It's
No,
rate him.
he's proper, man. He's proper, bro.
rate him
He's
still.
proper. He's proper.
So big up.
Shout
for
out.
that
No,
one
but
there.
big up you, man, and you man's thing. Don't underestimate you man's thing, brother.
man.
Like
Seriously.
you man's thing's doing bits. That's one of the reasons why I'm here, like to support it as well, because you man have got talent. You understand? From I spoke to you on the phone, I said you got talent, bro. You understand? You got talent, bro, and the two of you together is a combination still. So you
and I've had
got crack
conversations
on,
with man.
Definitely.
It's got
And I've
crack
had
on, and you man have switched up the way you're doing it a little piece as well, making it less about certain things and more about. You know,
Yeah.
You see,
That's what man.
but
No, that was after I spoke to him.
We had a big conversation. We had a big
Man,
conversation.
don't pigeonhole yourself,
brother. And when I'm saying that to you, that's me and Doug have spoke about it. And it's got to you. We've been like, come man, studies. Listen, and don't pigeonhole yourself in that. We get it. You understand? And it was making sense, and it put you through the door. But you're in the door now, so now you can show them some of yourself.
And you lot don't underestimate. And I'll be this, and I'll say this here: like, don't underestimate or take for granted how far in the game you actually are. Do you get me? Because you might not even see it for yourself, but you're in the game. You got to think when you lot drop, blogs are picking it up, people are picking it up, things are picking it up, and it might not translate in the views, but don't watch views. Like that's one thing we always say. We do not watch the views, because even if it's 20 man, you don't know who's that 20 man is watching it.
You don't
that
know
could
who's
be
in that 20
two
man.
record label man. That could be two industry, two brands. You don't know. So, but you lot are in there. So that's one thing I would say is don't ever underestimate where you man are at in the game, because you'll be surprised how far deep in it you are, and you just don't think you're that deep, because you might think, like this or this, that, and you might think, I drop every now and then or whatever, but you man are in it, and I see it on when I'm on socials, I see where you man are at in the game, so really understand that, so just that keep plugging away doing what you man are doing, because you man are in there. I see the blogs that are reposting
the Hennessy now, Doug. You said that like 4 times.
No,
you said we're in it like 5 times.
I'm just being real. I'm being real.
You man,
I'm being real. He's being real. He's on point. Man are people's in it. Man are people's. And like we've had conversations. We've sat down and I've spoken and just like listen, man, just keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Thank you very much.
Definitely, thank you.
It's and that's from the heart, man. You man keep doing it, man.
Blood, love for blessing us with your presence.
Nah, man, happy to be here, man. Link up with the people, there, man. It's an honor to be here, bro. Who knows where you lot are gonna be in a year's time, 2 years time, bro.
Man, will walk up and smiles at you like laugh.
Brother, I'm always smiling, man. You ain't watch, man. I'm always smiling. I'm always smiling, brother. I have to smile, you know.
No, but thank you very much. Big up yourself.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, man. Big up on the
Big up yourself.
Large up.
People love.
Large up, my brother Bugsy. Large up every time. Blue tick.
Come on.
Yeah. Serious banter.